I'm going to hazard a guess here, Carl, that you're pretty anti what we're hearing from the governor and Montana more broadly today.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. This is something that should scare all of us because this is exactly what we don't want the government to do, and it's what the government can't do. It can't decide what websites we can visit and what apps we can download. Imagine if the government of Montana came out and said you can no longer go to Bloomberg.com. Of course, everyone would be apoplectic, but that's exactly what we're seeing here with TikTok. At the end of the day, what we are ultimately going to see is a legal challenge on this because this is a clear violation of the First Amendment. The government can't ban speech, which is exactly what this is. Simultaneously, it is a clear violation of something called a bill of attainder. It's a legal term that we use rarely, where you can't criminalize an individual, and that's exactly what you're seeing here. So this is a slam dunk case of unconstitutionality, but more importantly, it's a dangerous precedent against free speech, free expression, and free enterprise in the freest nation in the world.
Remind us why, thus far, they've been able to ban them on government phones.
Yeah, the bans on government phones, I actually don't have any issue with. I'm an employer. Many employers are watching this program right now, and we all have rules and restrictions on what our employees can and cannot do on their own company devices. And we can say, well, you can't go to this website, you can't download that app. And so the government is perfectly free to do that for their own employees, federal employees, state employees, local employees. In fact, as a taxpayer, I don't see any reason why a government employee should have TikTok on their government devices, because when I'm paying their salaries as a taxpayer, I expect them to be working, not producing TikTok videos, not watching entertainment videos. So that's why the government can do it on their own devices. But it is very different from the government then coming in and telling me, telling you, telling everyone else out there what websites they can visit and what apps they can download on their own personal devices.
So, as you say, and you've come out saying this is unconstitutional, TikTok has come out saying that it's against free speech. Legal arguments abound, but it does put the onus back on the federal government and what is currently being debated by the administration to either ensure that national security is preserved or indeed curtail TikTok within the United States more broadly. Is there any way that the federal government could enact this, do you think?
The thing at the federal level is TikTok is kind of a distraction. It's fig leaf. A lot of lawmakers don't want to have an important, necessary discussion on the U.S. dependency on China, national security, cybersecurity, or privacy. But there is legislation today before Congress that they could look to do. They could create a national standard on cybersecurity. They could look to create a national standard on privacy laws. And what this will do is it will protect all Americans, regardless of whether an attack is coming from outside the U.S. or from within. Let's remember, some of the biggest data breaches in U.S. history came from inside the U.S., whether it was SolarWinds in Texas, whether it is the hack last month of the health information of members of Congress, or whether it was a government employee deciding to dump all of our secrets about Ukraine onto the internet to impress their friends. So we need to harden our critical infrastructure regardless. And focusing on one business, one entity, one nation distracts us from the important work that Congress must do to harden these critical infrastructures and make us all safe.
More broadly, when you're looking abroad at what's occurring, we are seeing other countries, UK, for example, also banning on government devices. Is there anywhere that is thinking that they have to curtail certain social media apps? Because in this, of course, discussion that's been leveled by Montana, they don't just mention TikTok, they also mention other ByteDance-owned apps, CapCut, Lemonade, but also there's Telegram, which they sort of foresee having a link to Russia.
So there is certainly one nation that is in the business of deciding what websites and what apps its citizens can use, and that's China. They have the Great Firewall, where if the CCP doesn't like what you're saying, the citizens can't see it. It's a horrible model for the rest of the world. It is the antithesis of what America stands for. So I expect the U.S. to lead the way, to reject bans on speech, reject bans on apps, and push the notion that citizens and free people should be able to decide what is or is not appropriate for them. Because at the end of the day, if I have concerns about TikTok, I just won't use it. Yeah. I'll use something else. And that's the freedom of choice. That's the freedom that we have here in America. And unfortunately, in Montana, that freedom is being taken away from its citizens.
Very briefly, of course, your association members are TikTok, but they're also Amazon, Airbnb, Etsy, Meta, a number. Do your association members currently feel that regulation in the US is working for them or against them?
You know, across the board, NetChoice is out there fighting every single day to plow the field for free expression and free enterprise. And we are all behind the notion of creating a national standard on things like privacy law or cybersecurity law. Because at the end of the day, what that will do is secure Americans. And more importantly, it will make it easier for Americans to know how their privacy is treated, how their data is treated. And for businesses out there, it gives them a simple, easy one standard to follow, which drives down costs of compliance and makes it easier to spend that money on innovation. We need innovation at the speed of technology, not at the speed of government, and that's what we all agree on.